Hello my Peregrini friends! The moment we've all been screaming for is here. The ETK Series Championship is about to explode and end everything. So my team and I are literally vibrating with the hype because we are desperate to see if Cian or Salomon or maybe someone else will snatch the glory. And no spoilers because I don't have any. Anyhow, my palms are sweating. I'm really excited for this. And speaking of bets, I want to give a shout out to one of our watchers. It's DiddleDeets, and he told us in a comment that he's cheering up for Salomon Puma because Puma has a nice name and I like it as well. I also talked with Ari, who is the same as DiddleDeets. He's doubling down on that pick, and Celinio is the one that is cheering up for Cian. And one thing that happened here is that this isn't just a race, there is a clash here because Ari and Celinio's rivalry is spilling somewhere. Is it going to take into the asphalt? Are we gonna see them racing each other? Stay tuned that we may have it. If you want to drop your predictions, drop it now. Who is gonna be your champion? Salomon, Cian, someone else? Put it in the comments. I cannot even speak. I'm so excited. Anyhow, let's lock in. Time to unveil the group distributions. Let's take us to the next step. So I'm gonna start from the bottom up with our last driver, which is Teruya Muniak. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different approach. I think this is gonna be better than the last time. The last time was my first one, so anyway. So Teruya Muniak, who is in the 22nd position, he is going to the group number 1. Then we have Donatella Vitello, who is going to the group number 3, Thomas Abarquero to group number 2, and we have Vladimir Agurtsov to go to the group number 1. Let's continue with Alicia, group 3, Yelena Yantos, group 2, and for the group number 1 we have Chimbai Dargan on his best qualification so far. I am very impressed. What do you think about Chimbai's qualification and performance overall? Continuing, we have Ayo Pamile Kunayo on the group number 3, Poliana Vaz, group 2, and Juliana Fraga, another Brazilian, to the group number 1. Starting again, Leroy Berlin, group 3, Arthur Walker, who is actually fighting Yolanta Llanos, is going to group number 2. And Yolanta Llanos is also on the group number 2. So we're gonna see here some clashes. That's gonna be amazing, I think. Then we have Gustavo Alencar to group number 1. Now I'm gonna say group 3, 2, 1 is gonna be Shane Graham, Nina Hill, and Daisy O'Brien. This is the worst qualifying so far for Nina. And well, there will be no other one, so this is the worst qualifying ever so far for this series. Not so far, but definitely for Nina. Continuing, we have arrived at the first goal of all the groups. In the second position for the group number 3, we have Chiao Li. He is a contender for the championship, but he will have to rely on so many factors that may not happen. Then for the group number 2, on the second position, we have Reinaldo Cabral, who we want to see finish the race. I want to see him finishing the race. It's been a long time. For the group number 1, in the second position, we have the contender to win the championship, and the favorite so far that I've read is Salomon Puma. Talking about contenders, we have on the first position for the group 3, Cian Falloone. He is starting first. Will he be able to keep the first position throughout the entire race? Don't know. For the group number 2, in the first position we have Pyotr Frolov, who has the first time in his career taking the pole position. And to finish with the first position again to the group number 1, we have the sensation of this round, which is the biggest surprise even for me, Zacharias Galanoglou. I am so impressed with his performance. I think during the qualifying, Reinaldo was pushing him so hard that he had to do a good lap. I just can't believe that he did it, but he did. I'm so impressed. And on that note, I wanted to keep this video as short as possible so we can then just jump to the races. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys on the tracks. I want to see the comments, because if I see the comments before I start editing the videos, I will add them somehow into the commentary as well. Thank you. Bye.